Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to learn about the highest common factor that is in short form HCF. We're going to be focusing on two numbers only today, and we're going to do the highest common factor using the continued division method. So, let's start. Our LO for today is we are finding the highest common factor of two given numbers, and our step to success are, the first one is we are going to arrange the numbers horizontally. Um, these these steps are similar to finding the lowest common factor, which we have learned last week. Only the fifth step will be different. Going back to step 2, write the common divisor on the left. Step 3, write the quotients below the numbers. Step 4, repeat step 2 and 3 if and only if there is still a common divisor between the two numbers. And the last step for today, we are going to stop until no more common divisor, and this time we do not take the L shape, but instead we are taking the straight shape on the divisor because we are finding the highest common factor. Example 1, find the highest common factor of 12 and 36. The step to success is over here on this side. So step 1 is we are going to arrange the numbers horizontally. So prepare your stairs. That is step 1. Step 2, write the common divisor on the left. Hold on, before that I just need to write down the two given numbers. So that is step 1. Step 2, write the common divisor on the left. Now the trick is, if these two numbers, 12 and 36, are both even number, you can always, for safety purposes, you can always start with 2 because you know all even numbers can be divided by 2. So that is step 2, write the common divisor on the left, and step 3, write the quotients below the number. So this is when division starts. So let's do this one by one. 12 divided by 2 is, you can have your multiplication chart next to you because it will help you to do the working faster. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. So you write down the quotient, which is the answer just below the number 6. 36 divided by 2 is, now I know 36 is not in your multiplication timetable 2. So what you can do is you can do your side working. You can use long division to do this. So 3 divided by 2 gives us 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Minus 3 minus 2 is 1. And then 6 goes down. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So 36 divided by 2 is 18. So writing down 18 below. I'm just going to erase this so we have more space on the side. Then step 3 is done. Now step 4, repeat step 2 and 3. Ask yourself, are these two numbers still even, 6 and 18? If they are still even, which that means that you can still divide the number by 2. So 6 is an even number, 18 is an even number, so you can divide them by 2. Now 6 divided by 2 gives us 3. 18 divided by 2 gives us 9. So we have 3 and 9. So that is step 3. Next, step 4, repeat step 2 and 3 again. Ask yourself, are these two numbers even? 3 is not an even number and 9 is not an even number, but both are odd numbers and both are in multiple of 3. Both numbers are in timetables 3. So we can divide this by 3. So we have 3 divided by 3 gives us 1. 9 divided by 3 gives us 3. So we have 1 and 3 as the quotients. Now, again, ask yourself, do they have a common divisor? 1 and 3? Are there such thing as where 1 and 3 are in the same multiple? No, so we are done with step 4. Now step 5, stop until no more common divisor, because there is no more common divisor. Then we're going to take, I don't say this as L, take I. That is one capital letter of I. That means we're just going to take this straight line on the divisor. So our answer is 2 times 2 times 3. And that is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And the answer is 12. Example 2. Find the highest common factor of 36 and 64. Our S to S on the side. First thing first, arrange the numbers horizontally. You prepare with your stairs and then write down the two given numbers. So that is step 1. Step 2, write the common divisor on the left. Now ask yourself, are these two numbers even? Because if they are even, you can always divide them by 2. As simple as that. Now 36 divided by 2, again, it helps if you can do long division. 36 divided by 2. So 3 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. That gives us 3 minus 2 is 1. 6 goes down. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So 36 divided by 2 is 18. Writing down 18 at the bottom. Then 64. Let me just erase the working here, but you do not need to erase your working. So I can see 64 divided by 2, long division on the side. 6 divided by 2 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 0, 4 goes down. 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 32. We have 32 and 18 as the quotient. Again, ask yourself. So that is step 2 and step 3. Now step 4, repeat step 2 and step 3. Only repeat if there is still a common divisor between the two numbers. So ask yourself, are these two numbers even, 18 and 32? Because if they are even, you can always divide them by 2, which means there is still a common divisor. So what is 18 divided by 2? 18 divided by 2 is 9. What is 32 divided by 2? Again, it helps. If you're not sure, you can always do long division. 3 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 goes down. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So we have 16. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. That is step 3. Now step 4, repeat step 2 and 3. Again, ask yourself, is 9 and 16, are they both even number? We know 16 is an even number, but 9 is not an even number. 9 is an odd number. So here we have an odd number, and here we have an even number. So that's the first question you need to ask yourself. The next question is, can you see these two numbers in the same timetable? I doubt there is. So, which means we have to stop right there. We are done with step 4. Step 5, stop until no more common divisor. So there is no more common divisor between number 9 and number 16. So we stop and take the straight line on the left. So our answer as our highest common factor is 2 times 2, which gives us 4. Example 3. Find the highest common factor of 25 and 70. First thing first, write down your stairs and then the two given numbers. So that is step 1. Arrange the numbers horizontally. Step 2. Write the common divisor on the left. Now, 25 is not an even number. It is an odd number. 70 is an even number. So what are we going to do? We can't just divide them by 2 because 25 is not in timetable 2. But both 25 and 70 are in timetable 5. They both have a common divisor, which is 5, because this ends with 5 and this ends with 0. So any numbers that ends with 5 and 0 are definitely in timetables 5. So you can divide these two numbers by 5. So let's start. 25 divided by 5 is, you can check your timetable chart. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Writing down the quotient just below the number. Now 70 divided by 5. If you're not sure, you can always do long division. 7 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 0 goes down. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 4 times 5 is 20. So the answer is 14. Yeah, 14 there. So we are done with step 3. Step 4, repeat step 2 and step 3. Only repeat if there is still a common divisor. 5 is an odd number. 14 is an even number. Are there such thing as where 5 and 14 are in the same timetable? If there isn't, then you stop and take L. I'm sorry, take I, the big letter I, that is a straight line on the left hand side. So your highest common factor for 25 and 70 is just 5. Now it's time for you to try. Take a piece of paper and a pencil. Find the highest common factor of 20 and 60. Do this slowly, step by step. You can always refer to your timetable chart with you. I really don't mind. Remember, you need to keep on repeating step 2 and 3 if there is still a common divisor. If you are not sure, you can always do long division slowly. Let us quickly recap our LO and S2S for today. Our learning objective for today is we are finding the highest common factor, that is HCF, of two given numbers. Our S2S for today are, the first one is we are preparing the stairs, arranging the numbers horizontally. Step 2, write the common divisor on the left. Step 3, write the quotients below the numbers. This is where division starts. Step 4, repeat step 2 and 3 only if there is still a common divisor. Step 5, stop until no more common divisor and take the straight line on the left. Today's exercise is in your Towards PSR Mathematics for Year 6 in your green book. That is practice 11 and page 19. For some of you, you can use your green book, but for others who do not have the book yet, I have already photocopied the worksheet for you. You can do this using a pencil or a pen. Please follow this step one by one. If you have any questions or if you have any problems, you can always contact me directly on my WhatsApp. That's all for today. Good luck, everyone. Bye.